Hey guys, what's up? I'm CW Gamer here, and we're gonna be trying to make the backrooms in Blender. Not trying, we're going to do it. And I've already made a little backrooms thing. It's not really that good, but we're going to try. We're going to try to make the backrooms in Blender. So, to start, we want to just maybe move the camera out of the way because we want to import a few textures in. So let me just move the camera out of the way, and yeah, maybe keep the light right here. And so what are we gonna make first? I think we should make the floor. So to make the floor, it's gonna be sort of big, so let's see. Let's maybe make it 50 by 50, see how that looks? It's pretty good, maybe? I'm gonna do 75. 75 by 75. The reason why we're not just scaling it is because my OCD kicks in whenever I just do random scales. Plus, it looks pretty nice being even. So, first, let me think. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, if you don't know how to do Blender, you use the middle mouse button to look around. Just press it down and you can look around, and to move around you hold shift and use the middle mouse button. And if you didn't know, something about Blender is there's something called axes, the X, the Y, and the Z. X goes this way, you can see there's a red line right here, and then Y goes that way, and then Z goes up. And so I wanted to scale on the X and Y to make a flat plane. And we want to have a floor, so I actually have some files for this, so I can go to my Backrooms textures. I have a ceiling, floor, and wall. So I can't just drag in the floor and have that work, but what I can do is I can go to shading, and right now it's not really anything, it's just well, not much. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to open the file right here and drag in the floor. Perfect. And now we're going to take this color node and put it into the color base, or base color. Now we're going to see this. It looks pretty big and really pixelated. You know, it doesn't really look that good. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to add search, and we're going to type in mapping. We're going to bring that in right here, and we're going to add another one, and I think it's texture coordinate. Perfect. We're going to bring that right here. So we're going to take this UV and we're going to put it into vector, then take this vector and put it into this vector. So now I believe if we were to just mess around with this, like maybe scale it to make it smaller, so I'm gonna just do 50 by 50. That's yeah, that's 50. So now we have this nice little texture. I think that's small. Maybe should I make it a little smaller? Maybe just a little bit. So 70. Oh yeah, because I did 75. 75 by 75. That is perfect. Now it looks kind of shiny, like it's reflecting, and I don't really want that, so I'm going to turn the roughness up like a lot. I'm going to do 75 once again. I like using 75 for some strange reason. And I might come and change the roughness later. So if I come to layout, and you see, well, it's not showing the texture. So we can press the Z button, then go to here and click rendered. Boom, we got this nice texture. We can actually move this light up a little bit. We could just mess around with it, but I think we're just going to keep it right here. So now what are we going to make? We are going to make a ceiling. So, we should probably also name this floor. So you can rename it right here, or come here, right click. Actually, come here, right click, and rename active object, the one that you've clicked. So let's make the ceiling. So we want it to be equal to the floor. So why don't we actually just duplicate it? So Control C, Control V. We're gonna bring this up, and maybe about maybe I want to say about 15, but I feel like that's a little too low. What if I do 20? Maybe 25? How does that look? Maybe just 20. Yeah, let's just stick with 20. But it duplicates the floor. So I don't want it to duplicate the floor texture, so I'm going to go to shading again. And if you look, we have clicked this one, so we're not going to be messing with this one. And let's delete floor. So we're going to remove this, and now it's just a gray looking cube. Doesn't look that fun. So we're going to go back into our textures, and we're going to drag in our ceiling texture. Oh, and also you can just go to like Google or something, look up the textures. So I'm going to go vector, put it in vector, put this in base color. So now I should probably move this up a little bit. And now that I'm looking at it, I'm thinking that's good. That's nice. So if I were to look up, should I make it a little bit smaller? Oh, keep on clipping into that. I should probably just like, that looks okay. By the way, what height are we going to be looking at this from? I think, actually, you know what? Maybe we should make this 25 meters. Yeah. And let's go back to shading. And I think that is good, you know, because we duplicated this, we also duplicated the coordinate and the mapping. So yeah, and it's still 75 and 75 on the scale. So I don't think we really need to change anything. But now we need to make the walls. Now this one's going to be a little tricky. Sort of, not really. You're just making a cube and making textures. So actually, right now we should actually rename this to roof or ceiling. Actually, yeah, let's rename this to ceiling. Perfect. Now let's add a cube. You can do Shift A or press Add up here. Shift A, mesh, cube. So we have a cube right here. Nothing too special about this cube. But we need to figure out the height between these. So I'm going to try to see how tall should I make this. Let's make this on Z. Let's make it nope, 20 is not the right number. Let's try 10. Actually 15. Or maybe 12.5 because yes, math. Okay, let's just try 10 then. Nope, 10's too small. Alrighty. 11? No? Alright, 12. 12 is slightly bigger, but here, let's just try 11.5 and see how that looks. You know what, let's just do Uh, 11.75. That's good. And how wide do we want it to be? Let's just make it 5. No, not 1, and this will be 5. No, 10. That just has to be 10. So we have our cube, and now we need to add our textures. So we're going to have it clicked and go to shading, and we're going to create a new one, and let's actually call this wall. I forgot to name the material, so that's wall. The floor is going to be called, or ceiling and floor, oh, they use different materials. So the ceiling is just going to be called ceiling, to keep things organized. And name floor, floor. Boom, we're organized now. So we need to import our wall texture. So if I go to textures, bring in my wall, perfect. Now we are going to connect this to base color. Oh yeah, I should probably zoom out too so that you can see this. And now we're going to want to import our mapping. Let's bring this right here. Connect this here. And texture coordinate right here. So UV goes to vector. Perfect. Now we're going to want to change a few things. Right now, if you look at it, there are two things about this. It's pretty big, and it's also rotating to the left. So I want to rotate this, I think, on the Y. Nope, not on the Y. On the X. Wait, when I rotate it, it scales it. So what if I scale it? Nope. What if I change its location? Oh, nope. Change its location. Alrighty, so how do I rotate it then? How would I rotate this object? Not the object, but the texture itself. Maybe I can go to UV editing right here, and then just click all of these. So UV editing's up here. We want to rotate it, so press R, and I believe Y 90. Perfect. Let's see how that looks in shading now. Perfect. Now it's facing upward. So, because we want our walls to look normal, actually, you know what? I feel like we should make this a little bit longer. Nah, who cares? So, let's now change this. So let's scale this. Let's try 20 by 20. That is really small. So let's change this to 5 by 5. That looks nice. Should we change one thing though? I'm thinking. Wait. So that changes both of those. Alright. So, that also changes. Oh, that changes that. Oh, I don't want to see that. Change this to 5. I see there's something weird with the textures right here, but that's just the textures I'm using. Go find good working textures. Does that look nice? Let's go to layout. I'm not sure that looks nice, but I also sort of want to change the roughness a little bit. So let's turn up the roughness 75 once again and go to layout. Perfect. So if I were to move this back just a little bit and boom. Alright. So right now, let's, actually, you know what? Because the walls are pretty big and this is sort of small, let's change this to 100 by 100. Then let's change this to 100 by 100. And now, and the textures are still, I think, the same. Yeah. Alrighty, that's good. So, now we need to do one more thing, and that's place walls. So, we're going to rename this right here. Name it to wall, or walls. Let's just call it wall. So now we're going to keep this wall here for reference, and then copy it. So Control C, then Control V. Perfect. So let's take the copy wall and bring it over here. Right now we're just going to place the walls so that we cannot see the outside. So we're going to bring this over here right about there. That looks good. Yeah. So, oh, clipping through the wall there. So let's move this all the way over here. Bring it, and perfect. Now, I think just right there's fine. Wow, alrighty. Let's actually do -90, because, yep. Perfect, right there's fine. And then we're just gonna copy and paste a lot. So Control C, Control V. And let's bring it right here. I'm thinking. What if I just did -70? I don't see any clipping at. Oh wait. Yeah, no clipping. So I think 16, so 90, so their distance between each other is 20, so I'm just gonna minus this by 20, so Control C, Control V, and then let's click this and make it -50, so then it won't clip and it will be just right, just where it is. At least I don't see clipping. So let's go back, Control C, Control V, click this one, then we're gonna change this to 30. Alrighty, this isn't gonna take that long, but we might want to make another collection just for our walls. So Control C, Control V, we're gonna change this to -10. Control C, Control V. Alrighty. This will be just 10. So 10. Control C, Control V. This will be 30. And I believe we just need to go 2 more. So Control C, Control V. This will be 50. Control C, Control V. Then this will be 70. Oh, I guess I need to go again. So Control C, Control V. Feels like I'm just saying random stuff, and this will be 90. Perfect. And now we can take all of these walls. Maybe we can actually join them as one wall. But I don't want this to crash. So, you know what, let's just put it into a collection, because if I do J, I think, or Control J or something. Oh, never mind. It did that perfectly fine. So now we're gonna take this wall And wow, that was a lot easier than I thought. So we're going to duplicate this. So Control C, Control V. And let's bring this over here. So the copy wall will be right here. I believe that is good. You're right about there. Okay, now we're gonna have to duplicate this one, Control C, Control V. And now we're gonna take this and rotate it 90 degrees, so perfect, that did nothing. Let's Control Z that and rotate it, I believe on the Z90. Perfect, that is amazing. And let's actually align it right here. Let's bring this up here. Alrighty, so everything's looking nice. Now I'm just gonna have to duplicate this wall and Control C, Control V. Take this wall, drag it all the way over here. Wow, I guess I'm really zoomed out. Let's bring this in. Wow, I honestly, this is fun. So now we have a good looking backrooms, but we need to set up quite a few things. First of all, we need to set up the walls, and we also need to set up the camera, the lighting. So that's a few more stuff we have to get set up. So let's actually keep this wall right here. This is going to be like the main wall. Very beautiful. I love it. And this is what we're going to be using to set the walls up. So first off, let's start out. I think the camera, which way should it be pointing? I think, which USB is this talking about? I can't tell. It's talking about, what? Okay, it's malfunctioning. I don't know which one's malfunctioning, but I sure hope it's, like, I don't know, the camera or something. Alrighty. So, wait, actually, or it could be, no, it's not the terabyte. So, sorry about that. So, let's have it face probably this way, like the one in here. You know, this was my main wall. By the way, how big was this one? It was 10 by 10. That's nice, and its Z was 7.5. Wait, so that means the wall was 15? Wow. Alrighty, I guess I made everything in this one quite big. So, let's get this set up. So, first of all, let's actually do the lighting before we do the environment. So, what you could do is you could do it different than me. You can make a cube or something like that. So you just do Shift A, Mesh, Cube. And what you can do is you can make lights. So just say you wanted to make a light that was sort of yellow. What you could do is go to Material, create a new material, and I think, yeah, go to Emission, go up by a lot, and change it to like this yellowish color. And then change the emission strength to like, I don't know, say not 75, 7.5. And then we went to cycles, which is up here, which it's a type of render engine. Wow, that is bright. Did Jesus just say, let there be light? Because that is bright. Let's change this to 1. That's still, like, bright? Wow. Alright, let's lower this. I'm doing the emission strength, and that's changing nothing. Wait, what if I just lower the brightness? Is that really that bright? Or is it the light right here? What if I just disable this? Oh, it's I think it's just the light itself. Wow. Alrighty. Changes. Wait, if I change this and then I do this. Is the light that bright? Let's change this to like 500 or something. I'm gonna let this render for a second and see. Wow, alright. Let's actually also change this to like this yellow color. I think right there is fine. I think this should be changed to like 25. I don't know if that's just me, but like, dang, let's change this to Eevee. Wow, it went from like this really like thing, and I go to cycles, and it's just like, wow. Let's actually wow. Wait. If I were to just render this, a little test render. Wow, that's like, that's bright. Then let's change this out of cycles just to make it. I don't even know how. It's like so bright. Alrighty, as that is rendering, I'm just gonna like check out this light. It's like, what if I render you right here? See what that looks like. Wow. Alrighty then. Let's change this like to 0, 5. How does it like? Does that have something to do with like the materials and stuff? What if I were to change this to 1? Max bounces. I don't want it to bounce at all. Or barely at least. Change this to 10. You know what? I just want to check this out. Right here. I just want to check out the light. Just one of these lights. What's the thing for it? 500 watts? What the heck? Let's check this out. Power. Why don't I have that option of like specular, whatever it's called? Oh, there it is. So, how did I do that? What? Wait, so if I were to just render this, so I would go to here, go to cycles. Okay, I understand that it's like low, but like, how does it like, how does it do that without, because mine's just like, you know, that's, and then What? You know, let's change this back to 500, because somehow I was able to do that without it looking bright as heck. How's the rendering going for this? That's just bright. You know what? No, we're gonna close out of this. No, this is done. Alrighty, so maybe is it the roughness of like the materials? Is there something here? There's something that I'm missing? Maybe if I change the roughness like back to 50 or something. Oh no, I'm at 0.5. And I think same goes for these. I think that would also be 5 or 0.5. Actually, same goes for everything. Let's just take all of these. Everything except this. Are we just able to like undo this? Ceiling. Let's actually delete this cube. I don't want it. So floor, ceiling, wall, and wall. Let's change the roughness to 0.5. See if that changes anything. I don't know. The roughness is how much it reflects and stuff, and I don't know, that could just be me trying to be smart. Let's see. Somehow this material has to have a roughness of 0.5. That changed like a lot of stuff. Wait. 0.5. Yes! And this. And this. And this. Oh, that's like 70. But like, okay, changing the roughness just changed like a lot. So if I were to bring this light closer to the wall, like say right here. So that's special. Alrighty, perfect. So let's get out of cycles. We learned something. Alrighty, so it's actually so roughness was at like 75. So I guess the roughness changed a lot. 0.5. But wow. 0.5. Perfect. Now, I believe I can just like, let's go back into lighting actually. Cycles. Light. Actually, so I think maybe I'll change it to 1,000 watts. You know what? I don't think 1,000's that bad. You know what? Because I like it, 7,500. Just something with that number. Alright, let's go back to Eevee. So now let's place some walls on the ground, because why not? Also, what is wrong with this? I think there's something wrong with these. Right here. All that stuff. What is this? Oh, that's a lot of textures. Alrighty. So we have a walls, lighting. Now let's set up the walls again. So Control C, Control V. Let's take this wall. And let's We're gonna face this way. So let's take this extra wall and let's rotate it about 90 degrees. So rotation 90. And yeah, I think that works. Yeah, because the camera's gonna be facing this way. But actually, I think it's gonna be like back here. So I think back here is a good place. So right here is where I'm gonna put this wall. And Control C, Control V, select this wall. Don't rotate it by 90 degrees. Take this non-rotation and move it this way. Smooth this here and here and about and Control C, Control V. So you can make this any way you'd like. You can make like just anything. You know, I'm just doing my own design. You can make any design you'd like. But for now, I'm just gonna do my own little design with some happy little trees. Yeah, so we're not going to be facing this way, so we don't need to worry about whatever is going to be over here. We just need to focus on this area. So now, actually, let's just Control C, Control V that. So, boop, boop. And then let's take this one and bring it over here. I believe I could just... See how this looks? No. So let's just bring that right there. I think that will work. Yeah, it does. So we can just keep this. And maybe, just maybe, Control C, Control V. Don't rotate this 90. Bring this over here. But then I can bring another one over, like over here, to give the illusion that there's a pathway over here. What? I didn't want to do that. So Control C, Control V. Take this and bring this back a little bit. We could adjust that wall as well. You know, but you also think this area is a little bit empty, so let's change that. By the way, I want to see, does it tell me how long the stream is? What? It's giving me some errors. Oh, wow, okay. That's not that good. So, let's go back to this, and, let's do some more Control C, Control V. So, Control C, Control V that. Take this one and bring it over here. And Control C, Control V. Let's rotate this 90 degrees on the Z. Bring this over here. Bring it back a little bit. I think that's good. And Control C, Control V. Maybe actually bring this upward a little bit. I think this is good. So we got this whole thing set up. There's a lot of walls, so maybe let's create a new collection and just bring every single wall that we have in the scene just into the second collection. I think you can rename the collection just by anything, but Alrighty, so I believe the way to rename something, how about we just don't worry about it? Let's right now add the light. So Control C, Control V. We're gonna bring this light in, and someone's trying to call me. Wow, I'm live. Perfect. So that's nice. He's watching my stream. Lol. Okay, that's actually funny though. So, I brought the light into the collection. I don't want this light in the collection. I actually want it out of the collection. So let's bring this actually just a little bit over here. So I think the camera angle is going to be right here. So you can sort of see right here. Control C, Control V. I don't want it to go into the collection. I want it to stay in this collection. Oh, you want to talk about what I'm doing? Alright, sure. So, we're going to have a guest. Yeah, so... yeah, let me just see, if... headphones, so I believe that's good. I don't know, let's keep this enabled. And yeah, sure. Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Talk so I can see if chat can, or the chat, if anyone can hear you.
Okay.
Perfect. They can hear you just fine.
Well, hello. Been a while since I've been on one of your streams.
Yeah, it's been a little bit, it's been quite some time.
Backrooms are going great. So far I'm loving it. I think this is actually a great tutorial. When I saw it, I thought it was actually like a full-on. Before I heard your voice, I thought it was like a full-on actual good tutorial.
Wow.
Well, I don't mean it's not good, but like
the fact that you're like, I thought it was a good tutorial. Dang.
And then I saw it was yours, so then I kind of changed.
I hate you so much, Zeke.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Yeah.
So, this is looking great. The design you're going for looks amazing. You're definitely gonna need a lot of walls.
Yeah.
Another important thing is to get the ceiling lights correct.
Yeah.
That's a big part of it.
Yeah. That is something that I did this earlier in the stream. What I did was I brought a cube into the scene. I'm actually going to do it right now. Shift A, cube. And if you, what you can do is you can add a material. And with that material, I actually think that there's no materials here. No, alright, so I can just add a new material. And all I can just...
Aiden,
yeah.
I don't know what you're doing right now. There is so much stream lag. You just joined the call. Now that I'm looking at the stream,
let me watch
the call.
let me check. Wow. So, there's this emission thing that you can do. You can turn it up and also change what color it is. Then all I have to do is go into cycles. Then you can see it sort of reflecting. If I were to move this right here or something. Oh, I also should change the strength. Yeah. But that's the cube in all its glory.
I don't know what cube you're talking about, but
Here.
it's looking really good. The way that you're building it creates a really nice looking environment. It needs to be lit up with a very much more white light.
White.
Yeah,
Okay.
like a white colored light.
Yeah, the reason
Instead,
why...
there has to be a yellow tint, but it
Yeah,
has to be much more white.
much more white. Got it. I'm just gonna get all these lights, go to their light thingy, and
Oh
pull
yeah.
this up just a little bit with... I think it's gonna sort of have a yellow tint. I can't really tell.
Another thing,
I think
you may want
that's...
to edit the texture for the walls to make and just do a
Yeah.
color shift.
Color shift, yeah, I could check that out. Let me just see how it looks though with the
Let me
change in light. So let me go EV cycles, because cycles is so... Wow, okay, so because of the floor's kind of yellow, it has this sort of... Because it's light and I'm using cycles, it's gonna reflect. So I think it's the floor that's sort of making it green, not green, yellow. But you can see the white.
Yeah, I think the walls do have a little bit too much of a green tint.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go
No,
into all of my walls and see if I can change
that's
sort of
funny.
the...
You just swapped into cycles a second ago.
I hate cycles. I like
You don't like cycles?
I Do you know what cycles has done
Oh,
to me over the years?
oh, do you not like how it pixelates?
Well, it makes your computer just die.
Oh, it's never really affected my computer. I've always been able to run fine with it.
I've never seen you make like a lot of stuff, because when you have a lot of stuff in your scene, which I don't really have a lot, but when you have a lot of stuff in your scene and you are trying to render a good image, I don't
Oh,
think it's gonna go
I
well.
render all of my images and cycles,
You
all of
barely
them.
you barely
I rendered a really high quality donut once.
you probably just followed the blender the Blender donut tutorial. You, you know what? I don't deny that you made a pretty good donut, alright? I've made quite a few good
Okay,
donuts in my
thank
past.
you.
But,
I
uh,
can also make pretty good trees now. I mean, they're low poly trees, but
oh.
you know, the idea.
Yeah.
Although I could make them look realistic if I just added a subsurface
Modifier.
modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was modifier, but I couldn't remember exactly what it was called.
Yes, you could, let me, show
I
you,
added
yeah,
a subsurface
modifier.
modifier
Yeah,
because
it's
I
the
have
subdivision surface, or, I don't know,
yeah subdivide.
subsurface.
You have to subdivide the surface. Then I
Yeah,
could make all my trees poly counts go way up, but
yeah.
it'll make them much more realistic.
So
And
I added a
but for
few
you, it's
lights.
not
Let
much of
me
a
go to cycles real quick. Wow, alright, let me just check this out. So, right now, uh, the walls do have sort of a green tint. I wonder how I could fix that. Let me
well, I
just,
think you could edit the texture and then make edge tint it
hmm,
yellow. I guess I don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah, because if I open up the wall PNG, it's like sort of this greenish, mostly green but yellow sort of tint. But because we're rendering it in Blender, it's gonna be this really greenish color. That's why I was sort of trying to do the yellow light to sort of hide the fact that there's a green wall.
Holy
So,
crap!
yeah.
I just realized something.
What?
I sound so much more like I've gone through puberty when I listen to myself over YouTube.
You sound like you've gone through puberty?
No, more like I've gone through puberty. To me, I sound like a 10-year-old child in my ears. But then when I listen to it through um when I listen to it through YouTuber, when I listen to it through YouTuber, my voice is so much deeper. That's so weird, dude.
Dude. Alright.
Dude,
Dude.
hey, dude,
Dodd.
bro, dude.
Dad.
Bro.
My dad left to get milk.
Dad. Curse of vanishing.
So because the ceiling's a texture itself, I would have to individually place cubes with emission or emitters on them. Just individually place them perfectly in between the
Actually,
lines, and that would be really time consuming. But
there's actually a good way to do that.
you could just make a grid with blocks and then add. You could do that, but
Copy and paste it.
Yeah.
If you select multiple and then copy and paste, and then pretty easy.
Yeah, that when you get through like the first part of just do this, do that, that's gonna be pretty easy. I should probably also make a collection for my lights. But so I'm thinking, should I keep this there or maybe bring it over here? I think I'll just keep it here. But Zeke, I want to share my screen, but my computer will die if I do that. So I'm gonna render it in cycles and see.
You're sharing your screen on Discord, and you're also using Blender. Yeah, that'd be very good for your laptop.
Yeah, it's just murder for it. So now, I think it looks good, other than the fact that the walls are just super, super green. So
oh gosh,
maybe
guys, I'm gonna go play county jail roleplay.
Die. Die. Like, burn in hell.
Live
this
and let
this is a family-friendly
die.
channel, but just, like, screw you.
Alright, everybody at home, take off your headphones, cover your ears, prepare for a loud noise.
What are you gonna do?
You're gonna die.
This is why I wanted a dog.
So, there's your loud noise. You're welcome. I know you're just so happy that I did that.
Yeah. I'm so happy. Dude, like, you bring me so much joy, it's, like, unbelievable. Like, how, I can't describe how happy I am when I'm around you.
I can tell. I really can. You just sound so happy right now.
Yes.
You really just sound like you love being around me. Just like, amazing.
Alright, but I actually need to figure out how do I what's the word? The thing. You know what? Maybe we can just fix that later. Because, or what if I just, like, did a new texture? No, I don't want to do that.
Ha.
Shut up. Literally dead. I'm joking. I am joking. I'm laughing so hard because of how much I'm joking right now. It's just...
I can really tell.
Alrighty. So, let me actually just render the image and just see what it looks like. So, render image.
Bro, my face looks like a 2008 PNG.
Oh, wait. I can't render it. You know why? There's a little thing called the camera angle, and the camera angle doesn't look so good. So, I'm going to fix that real quick. So let's make this sort of tall, because we want to give the illusion that this person is tall, but also not tall enough. Sort of like how he is in real life. Alright. I'm going to shut up now.
Yeah, thank you.
Perfect. Let's bring this over here. And I believe maybe, like, actually, like, against the wall.
Yeah, if any of you people at home need lessons on how to be mean to your friends, just like go up to me. I got all the best information for you.
Sadly, I can't deny that.
He knows it's true.
Alrighty. Oh, I didn't want to do that, but thank you. All right, let me rotate this just a little bit. Oh, no, no, not like that. No, I didn't want to do that. No, no, this is chaos. And it's all your fault, Zeke. I blame all of my failures on you. You mind if I do that?
I don't care.
Wait, what? If you didn't notice, when I do this, I can't see what's in front of me.
What'd you do?
Look, well, sure. What part are we on the stream?
Here, let me listen to the audio. You were saying how happy, how happy.
Oh, dang it, this is gonna be long.
Yeah.
So, pretty much, I need to go to the camera just to fix this. Field of view, well, not field of view, focal length. Wait, no, I don't want to do that. Perspective, let's do that. Oh, wow, that's kind of thick. Let's see what this looks like. Control, just Z. Wait, no, not Z. This. Nope, still doesn't let me. Still doesn't let me. So, Zeke, for some strange reason, when I look through the camera, I can't see the walls because it's too, like, far away. And it's like, what? Depth of field is not even on. Cameras. Is there a way to fix this?
I still haven't seen the issue. You haven't even gone onto the camera yet.
For me, I'm rotating.
I'll tell you what we're talking about.
Right now, I can see I'm rotating the camera.
I said my face looks like a 2008 PNG.
Well, tell me when I'm rotating the camera and like moving it.
You're moving the camera.
Perfect. When I start rotating it and looking into it, that's when you're going to see the problem.
Your camera is way too small.
Okay, sorry.
You have a small camera. You have a small
Zeke, that changed nothing.
Camera.
That changed nothing. That changed nothing. That changed nothing, Zeke.
I mean, you're moving it. You moved it. You're just moving it really close to that one wall.
Yeah.
Like, it's getting dangerous. Oh, he's moving it another direction. For a minute, you forgot to press 0.
Tell me when
Oh, you rotated it.
Tell me when I'm looking in the camera.
Oh, you're rotating it.
You're making me feel really uncomfortable right now.
You rotated it. You rotated it. Let's go.
Tell me when you can see me looking into the camera.
You're looking into the
You see my problem.
camera.
Do you see my problem?
You're not rendering far enough.
Okay, fancy pants. How do I render far enough? I'd like to know. Tell me. How do I render far enough? I'd like to know. I could tell. Thank you, Captain Obvious, but I'd like to know. How do I render that far? Again, this is why I wanted a dog. I also might want to rotate this up a little bit.
Okay, press N, and then, selecting the camera, and then, you'll see a view tab come up, right?
View, yeah.
Alright, set the end really far.
I'm actually going to do like 20,000.
Hopefully that'll work.
Let's see if you're smart. No, you're stupid. That did nothing.
Okay, and go into camera settings.
Here, I'm gonna do like 1,000 to where it was before. Camera settings.
Hold on. Yeah, camera settings. Bottom right. You have your camera selected, or if you're looking through your camera, there will be a little camera button.
That. Yeah. Yeah.
Now increase the end to really far.
Increase the what to really far?
The end.
The end.
See where it says end?
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, that fixed it. Zeke, I owe nothing to you, but thank you.
You owe absolutely nothing to me.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm so proud of myself. I can't believe I did it. We don't talk about that. We don't, Zeke. No, we don't talk about your help. All right.
Okay, yeah, I know we don't need to talk about my mental health because I don't have any. But that's not the point.
Let's move this up a little bit.
Oh yeah, I've been playing a Naruto game, and I love it because I can be just like Itachi.
Okay, I'd like to send a hitman after you.
Nah, but I actually do play a Naruto game.
If anyone knows a hitman, I will
RPG
pay.
again.
I will pay.
I play it for the gameplay, not for the characters.
I will pay good money just for someone to assassinate this man.
No. Listen, I play for the gameplay mechanics and the RPG part of it, rather than the anime part of it.
Someone protect this
does that
man.
Make it better?
Yeah. You saved yourself.
I did.
You got real close.
I was pretty close.
That
was real close.
Real close one. Rotate Z. Whee! Perfect. Let's see how this looks. I love it. Alright, so I'm going to render this image, and Zeke, I want you to tell me what you think, alright?
You just pressed view camera. Okay, you gotta render it for a while to get good feedback from me.
Alrighty, I'm going to see, is denoising turned on? Camera. Wait, where would denoising be again? Denoising. Camera.
Denoising. Hold on, I gotta put Goku in a wheelchair. Hold up.
Again, I will pay anyone.
Goku in a wheelchair.
I will pay anyone for like a hitman or like. Just kidding.
Ultra Instinct Goku in a wheelchair. Imagine that.
Ultra Instinct Goku in a wheelchair. Oh yeah, it'd probably be here. Zeke, do you know where denoising would be?
Denoising?
Yeah. I'm trying to see if that's on. Oh yeah, viewport denoising. That's already right. It's already right there. I believe denoising is on. NLM. Never mind, we don't want that. No. Wait, no. Control S. I believe I saved it. No. Blender isn't responding. No. I blame it all on Zeke.
Alright, I'm down.
I hope and pray to God that I'm gonna kill you, Zeke. This may take a few minutes the first time. Yeah, I think it might take a few minutes. So, because that's loading, I'm just gonna wait and hope and pray to God that Blender responds really soon. I'm gonna wait until like 11:45.
That's gonna be a terrible joke.
You'd imagine I failed and I didn't save at all.
Hold on.
Are you okay?
This is Hot Wheels. Check your Discord.
This is supposed to be a tutorial. What Okay, no. You know what? Because Blender isn't responding for that, let's just move to here. So we've got the camera set up. We've got the lights.
Let's see. Did the stream see it?
Yeah,
Let's see if
they
the
saw
stream
it.
saw
They
it.
saw it. So, so we got this going on. Let's just pretend like that works. Oh, it's loading. Alrighty, so that's unchecked. I believe denoising is on, so now I'm gonna render the image. Perfect! Yay! I can do stuff now.
Now
Why
this
is...
is Hot Wheels.
So, I believe with Eevee, I turn on Eevee. Perfect! Now, I think I'm gonna just save this really
Hold
quick.
on,
I'm gonna save
hold on.
as.
Hot Wheels Goku is climbing up a mountain.
I'm gonna go to Blender and I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna create a new file, and it's gonna be called Backrooms Tutorial. I wasn't being smart. I didn't make a folder called Backrooms Tutorial. I don't think I saved it in Backrooms Tutorial, but who cares?
You can make a folder.
I can make a folder. You're absolutely right. I could, but will I? Alrighty, so now the image is going to render in the name of where this one. Wait.
No, that's too good of an idea. I just had an amazing idea.
What's that idea?
Okay, you can practically become a force ghost in the thing I'm in. So I'm gonna do that, but in a wheelchair. It's just a ghost with an invisible wheelchair strolling across town.
Again, this is why I wanted a dog.
You have a dog. Do you want to replace your
No,
dog?
no. I meant to talk to.
Oh.
It's denoising! I'm so proud! Not of you, Zeke. I'm sorry. but of the
I just
of the
said in
computer.
chat, ghost in a wheelchair. What about it?
This is why we have no one watching the stream. This is why.
No, somebody else liked. I have no idea who liked, but now there's 3 likes.
There's 3 likes? What? I don't see 3 likes, my good sir. I just see like
And reload your page.
it still says 2. Are you being dead serious that there was actually someone else that liked?
Yeah.
It still says 2. Zeke, are you messing with me?
No.
It still says 2. Well, I think we've made the backrooms. You can you know, change a lot of things. I did a lot of things wrong, you know, like you know, I've messed up on the roughness. I messed up on the type of wallpaper. But if you don't want to be like me and you actually want to make a good backrooms, you know, you can change a lot of things about it. You can find a good yellow wallpaper texture. You can do all the stuff. But that's basically how you make the backrooms. You know, I mean, I did the simple steps. But yeah. So I'm gonna wait till it renders out so you can see the final image. But
Hey, Brooke, it's somebody in a wheelchair on fire. Now that's what I call Hot Wheels.
bro, you know what I like about this? The walls like render like in a musty way, like on the back. It's like wow, ka-chow. Sorry, I had to pull it over.
Rendering on my.
I'm still rendering too, but I can see the walls. So it says I
It's just
have
gray.
it's denoising
Wait,
100.
no, YouTube's loading. That's what's happening.
Oh.
Hold on, I'll reload my page and I'll tell you how many likes there are. There's 3 likes.
Zeke, I still see 2. Here,
I'm sending you an image.
Oh, what if you just go to the inspector and just change it? Be like, yo, bro, I see you have like so many. So it's running really slow because I'm streaming, rendering on Blender, and trying to open up YouTube. Now this is how you crash your computer. Oh, but wow, this really looks nice. So that's how you make the backrooms in Blender, guys.
So, Caden, I gotta show you something. Let's see.
Oh no. No. It stopped loading. It stopped. Here, I'm gonna minus it. I'm gonna force it to yeah. Let me see. 3 likes. Wow. I like how my description is I'm a gamer with family-friendly content. Wait, Zeke? Now it
hold on.
Now it says there's only 1 like.
Wait, now there's 3.
What? I'm so confused. Do people just like press the like button, then like press it again? Now it says 2. Are you seeing something I'm not seeing? Is there someone here that we do not see? There's someone in our presence that we don't know. If so, hi, how you doing?
Hold on, okay, then...
Alrighty, so it's denoising quite a few tiles. Oh, the mic just hit. Oh, that sucks. I just accidentally hit the mic. I'm so sorry to whoever's watching and just heard that. Wow. Already. Bro, the stream is just really lagging.
Why edit? Yes. Inspect
What I
element?
think is pretty cool is there's just a light source that's coming from nowhere.
Yeah.
So it says, I believe that it's 3 hours. 3 hours left. I don't think it's gonna take 3 hours. It's probably, at the least, gonna take 5 minutes. That is if the stream doesn't act weird. I'm looking back on the times that I made the game. How fun. Not the game. What? There's something wrong with me. So, Zeke, what are you up to?
Okay. Well, it stopped doing that. It's annoying.
Stop doing what?
Nothing. I mean, nothing.
Nothing is doing something. Alrighty then. Alrighty.
Keeps editing it. Okay. What does it keep doing? Sorry. Just like Angorio issues.